me go ahead with you, brother. Today is the 50th birthday of Biggie, my dude. Biggie's 50.
So I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy about that. Me and Biggie was born in the same year. So every aspect of Biggie's life, I felt like it was my peer. Like this is what my generation is doing in hip hop. So Biggie, Busta, me, well, this is 1972. So Biggie's older than me because his birthday being May. But I'm gonna say this, and this needs to be said. Diddy, you were trying to destroy the legacy of Biggie with this garbage, trash song you put out with Ty Dolla. That song is garbage. And you took Biggie's iconic, immortal, classic verse from I Love the Dough, and you threw it on with some Ty Dolla garbage.
Would you allow me?
Garbage.
Would you allow me to give the Archie Bunker up for that? Yo, Puff. We're not doing that, fam. We're not doing that. Yo, Puff. Years ago, you tried to compare Rick Ross to Biggie. We wasn't jacking that either. That was no disrespect to Ross, but don't do that. Don't compare niggas to Big. That made no sense. And if I was Ross, I would feel comfortable Biggie, Puffy saying that. If a nigga told me that, I'd be like, dog, no, we're not doing that. Like, I don't want to do that. Don't do that. But like you said,
you cannot
trash. As long as trash.
You cannot introduce Biggie to this generation of people and literally take a verse that he got with Jay-Z going back and forth, and you just throwing it on some song with Ty Dolla $ign, and then you doing and they're trying to throw your 90s bad boy magic on there. That is disgraceful. It's disgraceful.
It was nasty work. That was nasty work. That was nasty though, man. Well, man, I was playing Biggie all morning, right? And it's like, I mean, you know the funny thing about it is, you and I, of course, but the culture come outside. How do you feel about, like, once a year on March 9th, we celebrate Big? I don't like celebrating March 9th compared to his birthday. I think we should celebrate his birthday.
Well, they celebrate his birthday. They celebrate his birthday. So anytime you give Big props, Big got a street named after him on Fulton Street in St. James, you know what I'm saying? Which is... You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. But
what's up with the Bronx getting street names more than Brooklyn? What's going on out there? I think the Bronx is getting a lot. Pun got one, he deserves that. Joe got one. Remy got one.
Listen, I say this: the Bronx created hip hop, and the Bronx is giving flowers. And I respect that the Bronx is giving flowers to the MCs who are from their borough. I respect that. That's how I look at it. The Bronx is giving flowers, and I like that.
Let me get your take. I know you're not big on this guy, but what's your take on Kendrick's album?
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, you haven't heard it yet? Okay.
No, but let me be honest. Have I spoken to you about Kendrick's album yet?
Yeah,
have I said anything to you about it? I have not listened to it yet.
You'll call me real quick, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't listen to it yet.
You heard Meth's album?
Meth?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, of course.
I'm going to deep dive into it, though, but... Still fire, my dude. 50 years old.
Yeah, yes. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yo, I'm going to tell you this. I like hearing Kappa, man. Yo, there's something about when I hear Kappa. Yo, I like my man.
You and I shared something with Capadonna that was weird to me. Not weird. It was weird because in my crew coming up, nobody really was rocking with me like when I had this album. I remember when I spoke to you, when we first linking up and shit, and we started talking about Wu-Tang and shit. And we saw the pillage. I didn't understand. I thought I was the only one who put the pillage 4 mics. So can I get the pillage 4 mics? Will you fight me if I tell you the pillage get a strong 4 mics?
Dogs, the pillage. Okay, this is what I'm saying.
All right.
Not only is the pillage 4 mics,
all right,
it's a personal hip hop favorite album of mine.
Donna.
Don.
Go on.
He had one.
The song with the Keita. I love the song with the Keita. I was on there. Young Hearts.
Yo, RZA Razor Sharp Records, the first artist off of Razor Sharp Records, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Donna. So what are we doing with Donna's Winter Wars verse? What are we doing with that?
It's one of my defining favorite verses of the entire decade of the 90s.
With all due respect to Ray and Ghost, They got lapped on verbal intercourse, and they got lapped on this though by Women Awards by Donna though.
You know what's crazy about Donna? Donna was bar for bar as good as Rain Ghost all the time. All the time.
All the time. Was the Pillage better than the cow?
Now you got me, man. Oh my God.
Cow. Bring the pain.
That's a hard one for me, man.
And those songs are like, I mean,
you caught me off guard with that one.
Huh?
You caught me off guard with that one.
Okay. Did you hear Rome Streets and Ricky High song yet?
No.
Check that out when you get a chance. It's not bad. I know you're more big on Ricky High than I am, but you know.
So let me give you some. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So Griselda just did a show in New York, right? So my boys went to it. Mm-hmm. They brought out a dude from Atlanta.
Okay.
The crowd was not rocking with it at all. When I say at all, and Conway got mad.
What?
Because he's like, y'all dead in here, man. Y'all not like Boston. Y'all not giving us love like Boston. I was like, oh, word? Well, by the way, let me tell you this, man.
Good.
Conway, my man told me Conway had the place going crazy.
I'm not
like Conway's stage presence now, because they got so much more music. Because last time I seen them was in 2019, but now seeing them in 2022, they got so much music now. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So hold on, Conway, was it Conway's artist? Or was it a local artist, or what was it?
No, he just made a comment about, he wanted it to get more lava because it was lava in Boston. He had said that. And then Westside Gun brought up some dude from Atlanta and had him rock out, and everybody said that they're like, come on, man, y'all got to know your audience, man. Y'all getting the real hip hop heads in the New York concert, the real hip hop heads. And that wasn't flying. Like, my man was like, yo, everybody in this sparking up. And we was like, yo, this is not what we trying to hear. We're not trying to hear this. And Westside Gun was like, oh, I bet you next year, y'all gonna like this next year. Next year, I guarantee you, y'all gonna like this dude. Come on, fans of Griselda, what we like about them, it ain't about modern day hip hop. That style, that ain't for us. And let me tell you this, Conway spit a fire freestyle. I mean, he spit a freestyle that's so ill. Word. Yo, Conway is ill. Because my man was showing me the video footage.
But here's my rappers gotta understand something, man. Just because you like somebody that's your man's, or he hooks you up with a plug and he rap a little bit, so now you want to bring him in the booth to spit bars because he got you some fucking fire weed and shit. My nigga, that don't mean we want to hear your man's. Like, it's been like that in hip hop for years because we like you, but we don't have to like your man's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No. So I think it's a different story. You know how if you have artists that are on your label, you always let them rock out or whatever.
Right.
But he had an Atlanta artist, and that was not vibing with that crowd right there. That crowd was there for the Griselda boom bap sound. That's why they're popular. So I just think they needed to know their audience a little bit better. This wasn't the audience that wanted to hear that sound of hip hop.
What do you think about Crook battle rapping against Disaster?
I haven't really got into that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know he's coming out with an album in June, but I'm so far removed from battle. I don't even. No. I just saw it. I was like, oh, word.
But what do you think about him just coming to test the waters and that and everything?
I think he's going against the most dangerous MC of all time.
You got Disaster there?
Disaster's a Mount Rushmore battle rapper.
I'm not mad at you, King. I'm not mad at you, brother. I'm not mad at you. Take us on, King.
PSA Hip Hop, the home of Danny Myers' third round against K-Shine, one of the greatest rounds in battle rap history. PSA Hip Hop, the home of Danny Myers' third round against K-Shine. Had Tay-Rock, had Smack making the Jazz face the whole round. He said, like K-Swiss. Body bag round.
Yo, why
you ain't never seen K-Shine get talked to like Danny Myers' third round.
What's your fixation with Danny Myers in that battle, dog? You love it. I don't know. You always talk about that battle for years. The day it
Oh,
dropped.
because it's just one of the greatest. It's one of my favorite battles of all time. Of all time.
But you and I, when you was outside going to events still and watching battle.
Yo, watch this. I got that battle with JC and Chilla Jones.
We're not doing that, Watts. We're not doing that.
I'm telling you, I do. I do. I got it right there with it.
We're not doing that. We're not doing
I'm telling you, doing it.
We're not doing that. That's what we're doing?
We're doing it.
We put in.
Yeah, I am. No. Man, you're not. I am. I'm putting it there.
You were still going to battles in 2012. JC and
Yeah. Absolutely. You know why? Here's why I can say that. Because there's no, you know how we just did Into the Stage, and we like, if you listen into the stage, you cannot follow what we're saying. You can't watch Danny Myers' third round against Sean and say anything less than 5 mics. You can't do it.
You said 1 round. JC and Chilla was good for all 3, King.
No. But guess what? JC and Chilla was a fun battle. Danny Myers and K-Shine, they was in each other's face, bumping each other. That shit was raw.
But you and
I watched that battle together. Man, listen, man.
I saw Suge pick up Bill Collector in the battle, so it's like we seen.
Nah, that ain't the same, man. Listen, because it wasn't, the lyricism wasn't there, man. This, like I said, PSA Hip Hop, the home of Danny Myers' third round against K-Shine.
My brother, we out, man. Peace and love, King. My brother.
Peace.
Word.